Chapter 6. The Playground with No Winners. On EveryWhere Earth there was a playground where recess often ended in tears, and a quiet boy named Caleb learned early that being gentle made him a target. Words were thrown harder than balls, and loneliness followed him home each day. Yet one afternoon as he sat alone on the swings, he remembered what his grandmother read to him, that blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth, written in Matthew chapter 5 verse 5. Caleb did not suddenly become louder or stronger, but he became rooted, understanding that God saw him even when others did not. The next day he chose kindness again, not because it was easy, but because it was right, and in that choice, redemption began to grow, teaching him that strength in God often looks like quiet courage. Chapter 7. The Locker Hallway. The locker hallway of EveryWhere Earth echoed with laughter that often masked cruelty, and 17-year-old Jasmine learned how quickly rumors could rewrite a life. Her name became a joke, her smile faded, and she wondered if she was worth defending. Yet late one night, scrolling through messages that cut deep, she opened her Bible app and read that "Fear thou not, for I am with thee, be not dismayed, for I am thy God," from Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10. The words steadied her heart, reminding her that identity is given by God, not crowds. Jasmine walked back into school the next morning not unchanged, but unashamed, knowing redemption does not always silence the noise around you, but it anchors the truth within you. Chapter 8. The Art Room Window. In an art room tucked into the side of EveryWhere Earth Middle School, Noah painted worlds he was afraid to speak about. Teachers said he daydreamed too much, classmates said he was strange, and Noah believed he did not fit anywhere. Yet while painting late one afternoon, a verse came to mind, that we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus unto good works, as written in Ephesians chapter 2 verse 10. Noah realized his creativity was not a flaw but a gift, something God had placed in him on purpose. Redemption met him in color and canvas, teaching him that being different is often how God leaves his fingerprints on a life. Chapter 9. The Bus Stop Prayer. At a cracked sidewalk bus stop on EveryWhere Earth, 11-year-old Marcus waited each morning pretending not to hear the arguments from home echo in his mind. School felt like an escape, yet fear followed him everywhere, until one morning he prayed quietly, not knowing fancy words, only saying, "Help me, Jesus." That simple prayer carried power, because the Lord hears the cry of the righteous, as declared in Psalm chapter 34 verse 17. Marcus did not see everything change at once, but peace met him at the bus stop, and he learned that redemption often begins with a whispered prayer that heaven never ignores. Chapter 10. The Graduation Cap. On the night before graduation in EveryWhere Earth High School, Daniel stared at his cap and gown believing he had survived, but not succeeded. He felt unprepared for the future and ashamed of mistakes he thought would follow him forever, yet as his mother prayed over him, she reminded him that the plans of the Lord are for peace and not for evil, to give you an expected end, written in Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11. Daniel understood then that redemption is not about having every answer, but about trusting the one who holds tomorrow. When he walked across the stage, it was not just a ceremony, it was a testimony that God redeems youth, purpose, and direction all at once.